The hard thing to watch is the swing from being, like a really good hockey team that was playing with pace, was engaged. Uh, we're playing to our identity, which is speed, and then going the other side where a team it was looking for anything. We're chasing the expression, we're chasing our tail, we're chasing the puck. Were not in sync, and that was frustrating for me. I mean, like I said, sometimes you could blame injuries, but we had none, zero. And if the message is the same and they're acting differently, then the change need to be made.
Sean Campbell.
And the question, yeah, your other, it's emotional because they're good people. It's not fun. It's a tough part of my job, and to walk in these two men's room this morning was not easy.
With a shortened season like this year, was there more urgency to act early on making a coaching change?
That came into play. Yes, it did came into play. We have a short season. It's almost a quarter of the way already, and we raised the bar early on, and I addressed the team this morning, and I felt there was a change need to be made, and that's when I made my final decision. And yes, to answer your question is yes.
You had a week off recently where obviously would have provided a new coach a better opportunity to maybe implement some changes or what have you. Did you consider doing this move at that time, or was it really the last 3 games that sort of clinched the decision for you?
No, I did not. No, I think I want to give Claude and Kirk an honest try, and maybe that week would give the team a chance to regroup. So I didn't want to be too quick on the trigger, but after what I saw, that's when I made my final decision. Because you could have used the other thing also. Well, why didn't you? And again, I'm not saying you would have, but it could have been a question asked. Well, they had a week off. Don't you think Claude and Kirk could have turned the boat at that week? So it goes either way. So it's like you do, you don't, you do, you don't. I made that call, and I'm going to live with it.
Hi, Marc. I'm just wondering, when Shea Weber on Monday made comments hinting at frustration or quote unquote negative energy within the room, how does that relate to your perception of what was going on with the club on and off the ice that led to your decision?
Well, I mean, like I said, this answer is best to suit for Shea. But again, what I saw, I wouldn't say for me was negative energy. I think it was, like I said, I talked with Claude in the last little while, and I know the message he was telling the players and what was happening was not the same. And it happens in all sports, and Claude's a very good coach. It's just at some point, the player needs a new voice, and that's what I saw happening with our club in recent weeks.
Okay. When did you feel that the message was not getting through? At what point of the most recent stretch games?
Yeah, I can't pinpoint like exact moment when. It had up night after night in the last few weeks that I just, it's okay. It happens that you have a setback, and it's hard to play the same way every single night. So as you saw, every team goes to, but I saw repetition that happened in the past. I think last year we had 2 games, twice 8-game losing streak. And I know we had injuries, but this year, knock on wood, we've been healthy. And I just saw a pattern that I didn't want to wait any much longer.
Marc, in your press release, you referenced a high standard for this team. When you watch the Canadians play to that standard, what does it look like in your eyes?
I know what type of team we have. I know what we're capable of doing. And I'm not taking anything. And by the way, people are saying, well, they couldn't beat the Ottawa Senators. I'm sorry. There's 31 teams in the league. And Ottawa's one of them. It's an NHL team. It's a good young team. And they work extremely hard, and they're very well coached. And they're putting a fight every night. So I don't want people to say, well, they should beat Ottawa. I mean, they're a good hockey team, and they're up and coming. So I felt that there was a change need to be made.
But I'm more looking from you in terms of your opinion on what you guys do well when you're playing your best.
Oh,
And
sorry.
what-
Yeah, you're
and-
right.
And what needs to change in that regard, Mark? Because there's some things
Yeah.
that obviously the
Yeah.
tendencies that you mentioned that didn't change, the power play, the penalty kill.
Yeah, well,
the penalties
obviously,
being taken.
yeah. Obviously, our special team they need to be better, a lot better. And again, what I was seeing, like it's losing momentum. We had a few power plays, and it's hard. I guess it's hard to practice your power play when you don't have enough. But it is what it is. You deal with with the calls you get every night. We're losing momentum. We were looking like a team we didn't know. We're looking for like it's okay. Let me try this. It doesn't work. Let me try this. It doesn't work. It was not in sync, and that needs to be better. When we're at our best, doesn't mean we score on every power play, but we're gaining momentum. Our PK. I mean, if you spend a minute 40 in your own end, at some point you need to be able to put pressure on the other team where they lose momentum on their power play. Our D zone coverage, I thought we're chasing our tail too much. When we play at the top of our game, we're killing plays, we're moving puck, we're supporting the puck, we're going to the neutral zone with speed, and that's what our team's at our best, and that's what's not happening right now.